What? What? It sounded like he just got eaten. It sounded like he just got eaten there. Oh no. Did BB finish what she started in CCC and actually eat Gawain? But no, he said somebody called him there. So one of us. Mabel. I was right to not trust her. You ate Gawain. She ate Gawain, I know it. Sol. I don't believe it. He may have been cheap, but he was nothing if not dependable. What's going on? Gawain is dead. He was killed right here while all of you were sleeping. I can tell from his residual magical energy. There's no sign of battle, so it must have been an ambush. Oh no, yay, Gawain dead. Oh no, Gawain dead. Oh no, Gawain, rip. Tristan voice, how sad. Gawain is first to go because he respects women. Right, respects. Wink, wink. Gawain's gone. No. Impossible. No mere ambush could fell Sir Gawain. This was doubtlessly a trap. A cunning, cowardly trap that no self-respecting heroic spirit could ever lay. You're gonna go play FGO? You're planning to go all of a sudden? Alright, Infinity, thanks for stopping by, man. It's been a pleasure having you, and there will be a stream Wednesday. I promise that much. I'll be sure to post the stream schedule by then as well. Don't you agree? Alter ego melt? Finger pointing already, huh? That was quick. Granted, I am the only one here with an obvious motive. All of a sudden the stream became smooth? Nice. Oh man, he's messing with you, Infinity. He is messing with you. Of course, just because I'm opposed to BB doesn't mean I'm a friend to you humans. If once we killed BB and the Demon God Pillar, I said I was going to take out for Seraph and declare war on humanity. I mean, would that really shock any of you? Hardly. Is that true, Soul? I thought you managed to tame those alter egos.
Some creatures just aren't made to be domesticated. One of them has silver legs that slice up anything they touch, while the other has golden claws that crush anything they hold. The alter egos can't defy BB, which means the only ones who can beat her are servants or humans. They're just temporarily fighting alongside us because they want us to defeat BB for them. You shouldn't trust them for a moment.
Does that mean they're really the ones who killed Gawain? Make up your damn mind. After all, you wouldn't believe me even if I told you we didn't, would you? There's clearly something shady going on here, but it's hard to put into words. This is BS. You smell fish? You smell fish. Did it suddenly start raining fish? Melt didn't do it, and neither did Lip. Everybody stop. Well, that is the only logical conclusion. After all, we were both outside the church until just now. It would be impossible for either of us to assassinate Gawain. He was more worried of me than anyone, remember? Can you stab those two humans before you go? Not just yet. I think everybody needs to find out that Mabel's a friggin' traitor. Also, Altemia? No, Altemia's cool. In fact, I'd say that out of everyone here, I'd have the worst chance of actually ambushing him. Am I wrong?
We have neither evidence nor the time to deliberate. Soul, I would ask you to continue our investigation of Seraph. I shall continue to protect this church along with the Lady Mabel and Sir Arnold. That said, Emiya, you will accompany Soul. If you refuse, I shall never let you set foot in this church again. If you do not like that, then we shall see which of us is the superior archer. I have my own things I want to investigate too, you know. So you want me to go with Soul in order to keep an eye on them?
Keep an eye on them. If you're concerned enough to keep an eye on the alter egos, you should just dispose of them now and be done with it. When you come to my Chaldea, we gotta work on your attitude. Infinity? I mean, Alter is cool. Yeah, I mean, Alter is cool. Emmy Alter's cool. You're mistaken, Arnold. It's not the egos that Tristan wants to keep an eye on. I see. So I'm the one you don't trust, You're awfully level-headed to make a call like that right after losing your friend. Impressive. Do not misunderstand. I do not trust the alter egos any more than I did before. It's simply sound tactics to have two suspicious parties watch each other. I do not see why, but Passion, Lip, and Melt clearly have a need for Soul. Conversely, despite being a servant of Chaldea, you are not especially concerned for Soul's well-being. So you will keep a watch over the alter egos, and they shall protect Soul. Given these circumstances, there should be no issue with the three of you working together. Your hate on Emmy Alter is temporary only at this event? Okay. Emmy Alter makes a lot of lines hinting betrayal. I'm sure he's not gonna actually betray us. He's summoned by the Counterforce, and the Counterforce, you know... the Counterforce likes me, after all. I mean, realistically enough, if the easy way to go through the whole Shinjuku thing, once everything was figured out, wouldn't have been to fight Moriarty or even the Meteor. It would have been to just straight up murder me, you know? Because if he murdered me, then the person who cares most for Moriarty would be gone, right? That's what the whole thing was, I think. Right? No need to apologize for anything. Nobody ever needs to apologize to me in the streams. Unless they insult me really bad or something. Oh, and as for me, I'm on Lip and Master's side. If worse comes to woof, I might be the only winner. Top Cat! Fine, it's a pain in the ass, but I guess you don't have to be choice. Besides, it'll be faster just to go with you. Let's get going, Soul. I'm sure we'll find Gawain's killer soon enough. Okay, let's go. But you are very wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm a lemon sundae with 2 avocados on top. How to insult Soul? Insert thinking emoji. Don't insult me, because that's bullying, and remember, there's no bullying here. Gawain, I'm sorry I never got a chance to properly thank you or apologize to you. But don't worry, I promise to serve as Soul's shield in your absence. My resilience is the only thing I have going for me after all, so I swear I'll put it to good use. You insult Mash to insult Soul? Now hold up here. You insult Mash, we're gonna have some problems. But really, I think Mash would probably beat you up before I got the chance. Some unlocks. Hey, complete Act 3. Woot, 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 woot. Breaks a Mash figure? Oh no! Why would you break a Mash figure? What did that ever do to you? Okay, the next note it's saying to do is Breast Valley once. Note is full of type 1 enemies. Make sure to equip/borrow the cage. Okay. You can't bully your cute Kohoi. You want that DLCE? Nobody should be able to bully the best Kohoi in the game. Nobody. If they do, my name isn't John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. But don't worry, Red Velvet. I'm positive that you will get one. You might need to, you know, put $30 towards it, you know, maybe. Only a maybe. Okay, so
Archers. I want to bring lancers then. And they need to have the cage. Is Karna AoE? Karna is AoE. Let's go with this Karna. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout. You're playing Crusader Kings 2 7 hours ago, and guess what? You had another rebellion. Tama Lancer. Throw. Conquering? No. Not that either. I want... Premonition of Beginnings. Yeah. And... this. The Cage. After the Black Plague happened, your daughter at Bulgaria died. Then your vassals decided to fight each other. Red Velvet, trust me, if I could give you a copy, I would most definitely give you a copy of it. Trust me when I say that I would most definitely do that. Also, why do I have that on you? This would be the better option here. Put on Demonic Bodavista. It certainly sounds like Infinity. It certainly sounds like it. Sounds like a fun time. Hey. Sorry, I had a yawn there. Again with the defense downs. BB loves me. BB loves me lots. You're not involved in their infighting, but... Oh, welcome back, Shisaiku. That was a quick shower. I cannot take quick showers. I don't know why, I just can't. Do quick memes. Excuse me. Huh. Karna seems to be pretty decent. Karna's a pretty cool dude, isn't he, everybody? They love lowering the garrisons on your borders. I'll pretend to know what you mean by that. Therefore, oh, you can't resume wars. Okay, I get you now. Ah, gotcha. No need to pretend anymore. Yep, no problem, Shisaiku. And I did remember to do it, too. I totally wasn't about to start this without doing that. Totally was not about to start this without doing that. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! In battle, sure, everything else, eh? For Karna, I mean, you know... Ooh, demons are here. That's interesting. I was unaware the demons showed up. Let's do it like this. So I want to see what Vasavi Shakti actually looks like. Because I've never seen the Noble Phantasm before. In FGO, at least. Wow. That sucked. That, like, really sucked. Wow.
I was honestly expecting more. He's very plain to you. Everyone else has hyped him up, but, you know, understandable. Understandable. Okay, I would rather you not murder me. That's probably... I should have probably used Mana Burst Flame, you know? That probably would have helped. You like Arjuna more? Infinity, you have to go outside and yell at the sky until your internet is taken care of. I'm telling you, it will work. It works 1,000,000,000% of the time. Ooh, almost. That was an almost there. Alright. Yep, I do remember that you're in a cafe. I do remember. So you're not just gonna go outside. Shisaiku, that is mean. That's mean, Shisaiku. No. Bad. Bad. Don't even joke around with that kind of stuff, man. That qualifies as bullying and no bullying, man. Please don't do that kind of stuff. Seriously. Him struggling with his inner demons is more interesting. Arjuna does have an interesting struggle with his inner demons. That is very true. Thank you, Shisaiku. Please just apologize, you know. No hard feelings abound. I rather nobody get really hurt. My streams are supposed to be enjoyable, fun times. Occasional joking is fine, but you know... You're just gonna go outside in a 3-story building. Should you just jump out into the river? You know... Given that you're in a 3-story building, I suppose you probably shouldn't, no. It probably would not be a good idea, Infinity. Given that you are in a 3-story building. You shouldn't have to be used to it, Red Velvet. Like I said, no bullying people. Seriously, no bullies in the stream. Joking manner, it's only if it's fine with others. He said he's sorry, by the way? Okay. So all I wanted was a quick apology. If that's fine with you, Red Velvet, then we can let the matter drop and have more focus on fun times. You know a little bit of kanjis? Well, Infinity, if you know about kanjis, then... Trying to think of something I would like translated. But I can't think of anything that I would like translated. Curses. Foiled again. You couldn't be remembered to remember this. You couldn't be bothered to remember the specifics. Oh, that's a good one, Red Velvet. So, Infinity, if you know kanji so well, then why haven't you helped with the translation efforts of CCC? It's 4 snaps, right? Or is it 3? I can't remember what the whole snappy little thing that people do is. Is it up, up, down, down? I can't remember. I've seen people do it before, but, you know, I've never really done it myself. A little bit of kanjis? Okay, if it's only a little bit, then I guess I can let it go. But, you know... Okay, your efforts could still help, you know. You never know until you don't glow. You'll never try until you don't grow. Not good enough for translations? You don't know until you try. Oh, I've got enough things. Scanlations will F you up like a rotten egg. Oh man, well, don't get F'd up like a rotten egg. That's... Honestly, can say I've never heard that one before. But I can max foe one aspect of Melt now. So let's get that taken care of real quick. Just because she deserves it. Maximum attack power Melt. Good boosting. Okay. So next up, story calls for Act 4, 1 of 4. Okay. Weakness Ear. Act 4, The Sinking Beauty. You remember this as a joke of suffering of a scanlation. Hey guys, this page took a day to do. Hang on a second. Hang on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Melt getting weaker? Hang on. I could have swore Melt was stronger earlier on. Am I delusional here? She seems weaker. She's getting weaker. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Well, let's have our Melt come along. And have Best Chuny Edgelord clear the CEs. Please don't, I haven't slept in 12 hours. Mixed quest, try to borrow / equip the Tsukihara, then the guild, and lastly that, so... Event bonus Tsukihara is Art and Buster. Doesn't really help her. Helps her a little bit more than that would, though. And then Conquering the Great Sea of Stars would be next, it said. Followed by the Cage. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Your hobby is FGO? Okay, so Shusaiku knows the kanjis. So Shusaiku, why haven't you helped with the translation efforts, That's an excellent question. You clearly know the kanjis, man. Why haven't you helped with translation efforts? Okay, seriously, BB, can you give me a positive effect for once in my gosh darn life outside of a boss battle? Seriously, BB. Every single one seems to be negative in some way, shape, or form. You're giving me headaches now because you started learning Jap in January. Oh, okay. Okay. I suppose that's a reasonable enough excuse. Am I jealous of you? You haven't gotten a single debuff. You know, I am admittedly a little jealous of you if you truly have not gotten a single debuff in this whole... and for solid 3 days. Yeah, I'm solidly jealous of you then. How'd you do it? What line of code did you have to hack to get the game to not give you any debuffs, man? And who do I have to talk to get that line of code hacked for myself as well? JK, by the way, if anybody at Delightworks is watching, JK, nobody would hack your game at all. I got lucky crit there. Ooh, that hurts quite a bit. I need to be cautious here. What the F is wrong with Quetz? Critting both melts down. Ooh, that sounds like it was painful. Casters now. Okay. Probably use bulletproof. Should have probably used that earlier. And then they were your only dedicated damage. Ouch. It's life like me when a 10% crits. But 90% doesn't crit. I thought that was just, you know, FGO players in general. Horror vision. The whole concept of horror vision is just kind of amusing to me when you really think on it. Ooh, 30, 70, 90, do it like that. But I'm used to that kind of situation from XCOM, you know? Because in that game, you could have a 95% chance to hit the enemy with, whereas the enemy could have a 5% chance to hit you and score a crit. That kills. XCOM, give it to ya. Oh, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the game. It is quite fun. But, you know, it gets frustrating sometimes. When can you play FGO? Is it still giving you issues, Red Velvet? That's... Honestly, that really does suck that it's still giving you troubles. No, you don't want to try and reinstall the game. Never. Reinstall game should always be the last resort with FGO. In all honesty. Because sometimes reinstalling the game can cause the data transfer thing to flub. And you do not want that at all. Especially if you don't know the codes, too. Yeah, I wouldn't say... I forgot that type affinity thing. I wouldn't say reinstall the game. When do you want to try loading your account? Probably not tonight, to be completely honest. Maybe... I don't know, actually. We'll think of a good time. After the event? It kind of depends. If you want something from the event, then we could do it during the event. If you want it after it, then yeah. I mean, if you want to resist temptation and hold out until the GSSR this summer, then we could also do that too, if you want. I know that you want to play Red Velvet. I knows. If I could tell the FGO servers to let you play, then I would. Trust me, I would. I just don't have that kind of power. You gather enough. So you're farming and all. You gather enough rolls for rolls on Kiara, i.e., only 10 rolls, 1 10 roll. Icy Sneer. It's a great skill name. Doop, doop, doop. You're tired? Yeah, it can get quite tiring, you know. You guess playing Paradox games is a headache? You know, I kind of guessed that. By the way, Reginald, I am looking on the FGO subreddit to see if anybody's having any crashing issues like you are. Nothing yet, but I did just start looking, so you know, that very well may end up changing. Yo, Emiya alter, but my Emiya would probably pull a Gil and not let him come. You're gonna put up Stellaris later? Let's see if you can do Galactic Genocide. Oh, good luck with that, Infinity. Good luck with that. The Genocide route is always hell on Stellaris. You know, I'm pretty sure I, posed this question before. But how does Edge Emiya and normal Emiya react to one another? Because they're both counter guardians and stuff. Why did I use Edge Emiya? I used Edge Emiya because he was the story servant that was available, and you know me. If story servants are available, then I go story. Plus, you know, he was an archer, so. Speaking of Stellaris, watch a few seconds of this video. I'll go ahead and open up it on a new tab. Here. Probably not gonna watch it right now. Oh, I've seen the, I know what video this is, because I have seen it pop up in my recommended feed. Emiya Alter has a line for Emiya. Ooh, do you know what that line is off the top of your head? You never used a story servant this year, I think, except for if you have to. Understandable, a lot of people don't watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but it is on my list of stuff to watch. Because this is the same dude that made the, Crusader Kings Game of Thrones Incest Challenge or something. Lots of stuff done. Yep, the family line. Emiya Alter has a line for Emiya. Says Emiya would most likely want to kill him. More like the family circle, indeed. Because Emiya would be disgusted as how Emiya has become. I guess you're gonna leave now. Need to get up in 4.5 hours. Have a nice stream. Good night to all of you. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Shusaiku. It's been a pleasure to have you by, man. I don't know what you need to be up for in 4.5 hours, but hopefully you get a good enough rest to be at full energy for it. Hopefully. Because 4.5 hours of sleep is not a lot, man. It's just not. Lectures, you gotta be getting to the end of the year, though. End of the semester, at least. So, you know, there is that. Well, so much for wondering if there was any servants left on the rear side. He must have been pretty smooth talking here to have lasted this long. Too bad for him, this kitty knows better than to take the obvious bait. My feline cunning is too cunning to fall for any get-rich-quick schemes. Your professor won't notice if you fall asleep? Nice. Sorry, Caster. Your fate was sealed the moment you brought up exchange rates to cats. You did great, Cat. It was really educational to see how you use your claws. My paw power lip? If you think that was impressive, you should see how I cook. Huh? You can cook, Cat. Cat, time for Spirit Origin number 2. Well, if you insist, I guess I'll just have to show you. Talmo, it's made morphin' time. If you remember, Emiya Alter killed innocent people and went more downhill from there. I mean, to be fair, Emiya has no qualms about killing innocent people, so, you know, Valefisk's community is a fun one, quote-unquote. He's got an interesting community. If they voted on that challenge for Crusader Kings 2, I have to say. Womp womp womp. That's right. I picked up every one of the domestic skills that Talmo no Mai dropped into that river. I'm a devoted wife is what I am. Basically, with the sole exception of chopping onions, anything a maid can do, I can do too. Don't worry if your hands are a little on the large side, Lip. That's a gift all on its own. Not to mention they'll make cutting up eggs super easy. Under my tutelage, you'll be a first-rate chef in... Okay, maybe that's too much to hope for. But a 2.5 rate chef is still a possibility. What do you say? Are you up for it? Absolutely. Please allow me to train under you, Master Cat. Haha, then I think I take a carrot as a reward. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen, Benny Enma style. Civilian casualties, it's just collateral damage. Alt Emiya's mindset sometimes. It's normal Emiya's mindset as well if Shiro is a possible thing to kill. Yeah, but he did so and failed to take out the target, so it's all for nothing. Fair point. You look like you're enjoying this here melt. I am. It's rare for Lip to speak up without worrying about what other people might think. At first, I thought your choice to let Talmo Cat join us instead of killing her was a terrible, terrible mistake. But now, I'm almost glad you did. I could never make Lip smile like that myself. Oh, I'm picking up some happy auras over here. What you talking about, Melt? Emiya, why don't you give us some space? This is alter ego only time. You can stay though, Master. Hang on. What did you just say? Alter ego only? You mean you're one of us? You saved no one. Well, of course I am. I'm one of the Tamamo 9 that got split up from my sworn enemy, Tamamo no Mai. In other words, an alter ego. Maybe with a little berserker thrown in, but still. Stop that. Just shut up. I didn't need to know that. So you really hadn't noticed, huh, Melt? It's true. Cat's basically the same as us. Just who are the Tamamo 9 anyway? That is a good question. Who are the Tamamo 9? Watch this when you have the chance. I'll go ahead and open that up in a new tab as well. Eventually, Emiya Alter had been in the ideal that made him and what made him going. Kept him going. Breaking Universe S4 by not paying $200 for DLC. Oh, that sounds like a fun one. But this is a good question. Just who are the Tamamo 9? I do remember... I remember seeing... I'm not sure if it was for the Fate Extra Tamamo ending or the Fate CCC Tamamo ending, but it was like a little cutscene or something, or like cut card or whatever, with Tamamo and 8 Shadow Tamamos in the background or something. I remember seeing that, but I don't remember beyond that. Summer Tamamo told us. Yeah, I know Summer Tamamo told us, but I mean, like, what are their specific personnel? Oh, we do know every one of their names. Huh. I must have missed that one then. CCC's from... Okay. I must have missed all their names then. I'll have to look into that. That's why Alter is broken, forgetting everything and considering himself a machine that only kills. Alter's a sad story. But, do you know all of their names off the top of your heads, Fee? If so, could you have maybe post them, Just so I don't have to look them up? Totally not laziness asking. Totally. Of course, I was originally created with the intent of fighting the SE.RA.PH, but that's way too much exposition to get into right now. Like, I could fill in its own RPG level exposition. A cursed crazy cat RPG. But you'll just have to find some other way to learn about that. But the guy who made the vid, he's a very much fun one to watch. It's Tamamo's normal end in CCC. Ah. Oh, we're missing 2 of them. Okay. Still, we have 7 of them, I imagine there's probably 1 for each class, too. Gotta say, though, even though you 2 are sisters, don't think you're both seriously unbalanced? I get that Lip is all chesty and punchy and Mel is all likey and kicky, but even taking that into consideration, your personalities are wildly different. Well, of course. I was based off of BB's aggressive personality, and Lip was based off of her defensive one. In other words, I embody torment while she's suffering. I'm the most alive when I'm hurting my victims. Lip is the complete opposite. Tomo Avenger seems like a good idea. Seems like an interesting one. She's got very vent-sensitive skin, so the slightest bit of damage is enough to send her reeling. Her reactions are so extreme that she inadvertently provokes others into wanting to torment her, even if they're not normally like that. You should try it yourself if you ever get the chance, Soul. You'll start with just a little tap, and before you know it, you'll be beating her Okay, Melt! Jeez. Alter calls Emmy his untainted self. Vanilla Tama, Tama Cat, Tama Vitch, Tamaguchi, Tama Dermo, Tamamo no Hime. I know Hime is, and Arya. I know Hime is Princess. So Princess Tamamo. Okay. Obviously not a caster class. I don't know what a princess would be considered. Vanilla's caster. Cat is, Berserker. I don't know what Vitch is. Gucci, I don't know. Hime does sound like a ruler class, yeah. Arya sounds musical, but again, caster's already been taken. Maybe Arya Archer class? But yeah, no beating Lip. I wouldn't want to make people stare in horror. That's not true. Besides, Soul would never bully anyone. Hey, see? See, Lip has it right. See, Lip is, Lip is right. I would never bully anyone. Ha! I told you all, I am not a bully. See? I'm not a bully. Lip agrees. Lip totally agrees. Vichy is the talented, beautiful secretary. Gucci, like expensive things, first mentioned during Tamo's ending in Extra CC. Demo is the supremacy of the home. That's interesting. Yep, Master may like to tease, but he's a good egg. See, Tamo says, I like to tease. See, I like to tease, I don't bully. Hime is the non-committal princess. Arya is the strange one. So, Mel, what do you mean when you said you and Lip are opposites? My sense of touch is really dull, especially in my hands. Fingers are meant for feeling things, right? But while I can move mine okay, I can't feel my own body warmth or anybody else's. That's why I have no choice but to thrash my opponents. I can't really feel my own joy very well. It's only when I see how much pain I'm causing someone else that I can truly feel alive. I have to dominate them, to thrash them into a state that only I can see, to make them beg at my feet. That's the point when I can finally understand what it feels like to love someone. I'm probably gonna go for another hour, I'd say. Yeah, I'll probably go for another 1 hour, and then I'll probably I will probably call it. Yeah, 1 more hour, just to see about how much more we can get out of this. So insult her by saying she's a full-blown sadist, which is something she already knows, and I did not mean to press that. I meant to press the second one. Tamamo Shark. Interesting. It's true. Both Mel and I have turned over a new leaf, but we can't change our essential nature. I'm so sorry. Alright, no more pointless chit-chat. It's Suzuka Gozen, the only sentinel left on this side melt. Yes, I don't know which area she's using for her temple, but I can make a pretty good guess. The very center of Seraph. Spine. Shark has a partial manifestation in aspects of summer Tamamo. Okay, that's interesting. Sleep deprived viewer near 0 HP. Infinity, you don't have to stick around for the whole stream, man. You stopped by, and that's what matters. You know. She's also probably given the strongest camouflage, so she's definitely the one in charge of the rear side. Beating her will definitely open up a new route. Then we'll head for the back next. Oh, and by the way, Soul, if you're going to take on another Sentinel, you should play along with Baby's games. The key to her heart, was it? That should negate the Caliphage's effects. And you'll need to, because we can't beat a Sentinel like her in a normal servant battle. It's gonna be a hell of a roller coaster. They may have hurt like the Dickens, but at least those bullets were enough to get rid of mine. Anywho, it's time to best to defeat your opponent without killing them. You should definitely do that. First we beat her in battle, then we beat her in strength of character. That's just what that fake fox deserves. Do you and Suzuka Gozen know each other, Cat? You sound like you have a kind of history. Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what that fox. When I'm done, she and her pointy ears won't know what hit them. Vichi's primary character in Lost Belts, but Soul only streams 3 times a week. That's why you try and watch it till the end, till you can. If you can't last that long, Infinity, again, no shame. Talk more about Vici is bordering on elements of Lost Belts 1 and 3 and Chapter Chunks plot in 3. Alright, then yeah. As minimum spoilers for Lost Belts stuff as possible. I'm honestly gonna probably forget this mention about Vici being a major part of it anyways, but even still, minimal spoilers, please. Although I guess I kind of understand what it is she cares so much about. Master, make sure you break that fox's spirit, okay? I'll take it from there. This occurred to me, Soul. Oh, what has occurred to thee? Suzuka's key has been added to the event exchange. Gate key has been added to the event exchange. Get sleepy when it's warmer. Shall you rest a bit? Leave the schedule to me. If you let me know when you want to be woken up, I'll wake you up on the dot. Aw, best Gohoi mashes, best Gohoi. You haven't been experiencing almost getting hit by vehicles thing? Excellent! That is excellent to hear. I'm glad you haven't been hit by any vehicles. Alright, we need to buy the Ray key here now. It says. Yeah? Yeah, the Ray key. For Act 2 of 4. If you get to try the Suzuka fight tonight. Yep, try your best is good. Underarm Ray. 5. It is caster and archers, then. Let's bring Lip along. It says caster, so you know. And then swap the lineup to this. It says bring some bonus to Sakura chips. We can do that. You try your best. Would you feel guilty if you got into an accident? I would. I would indeed feel guilty if you got into an accident, Infinity. I would feel very guilty. So please try and avoid such things. Where is it? There it is. Lip Excite. On the way home today,
Sleep if you feel that tired, man, then sleep where you are if you can. All honesty, dude. Full disclosure, man. Full disclosure. You try your best to watch me too. Yep, and as long as you try, you succeed. If you get into an accident, you'll change your Twitch name. Infinity, don't do that kind of talk, man. Don't do that kind of talk, man. Just seriously though, seriously, do everything you can to avoid any accidents, man. Everything possible would be nice. Sphinxes, huh? Wow. That's a debuff to be given, huh? BAQ. Man. These slots love me. Can you feel the love tonight? 'Cause I certainly can't. I'm good for now. I'm good for now. I'm just gonna, I don't know, have to live and learn, hang on the edge of tomorrow, live and learn. I may never find my way. Live and learn, hang on the edge of tomorrow, live and learn. I may never find my way. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, that's a big old one there for lip. How big of damage are we talking? 22,000, not bad, not bad. Riddle, query. I really wish they would stop throwing so much random stuff at me. AQB maybe for this? DB slot, luck B plus evil. Oh no, what have you cast upon me, Infinite? Hopefully nothing bad. It does have evil in its name, so I'm not sure. Target focus, please, Lip. I need you to kind of draw some heat here. Good buffs for 2 nodes, plus debuffs for 7 nodes. Does that debuff one apply retroactively, maybe? Because, I've kind of already suffered that for a while. So it'd be nice if that applied as a retroactive one. Buffs go first? Aw. Dang it. Alright, let's see. Fatal Battle. Nito. And Nito. Two Nitos? Nitocris of the Sky and Nitocris of the Underworld. Why didn't I use the first skill with the... I didn't think to do so. Sorry. My bad. I wasn't thinking, to be completely honest. The MP strength is going to be down for another couple turns. But we kind of got to do it now. I at the very least know. I know to do first skill first and then the second skill, because then
I don't have to worry about the stun, you know. So I do know that much. I'm not completely hopeless after all. A little bit more of this. Okay. That is an HP restore on overcharge. Just like this, then. First and third, but yes, good job. Yay! I got a good job! I'm happy now. Happier, at least. Debuffs are defense, NP drain, MP strength, attack, and buster down. Please no. Okay, that wasn't too bad. All things considered, that was not too bad. Wait, restore HP. Yeah, restore HP, that's what happened. Something I definitely needed to happen, too. And then we give Lip even more buffs. There we go. Lip's a good girl. She knows just how I like it. Next up is Underarm Ray. Excuse me. Underarm Ray once, it says. This is where the passage ends. The next part leads to the spine. The only problem is we need another gate key. Damn it, we don't have time for this. Hasn't BB been enough of an obstruction already? Lip's buster attacks are seriously good. That they are. But meaning to ask, what is Sacrament? That is a good question. Sacrament is just Seraph's version of QP. It's only called that because BB changed its name. You can think of it as a kind of excess magical resource floating around Seraph. Usually there wouldn't be any need to go out of your way to collect so much of it. But for BB, it's kind of like storing food for the winter, or a secret nest egg. So what happens if we don't collect it? Does it get absorbed back into Seraph? I might get used. That's a bit bad, things. Maybe you should have cast the worst version in EX? Ooh, please don't. Use of Seraph's resources got really low, but generally it would disappear on its own. I see. So we're basically collecting resources that will turn into trash if we leave them alone. Kinda sounds like embezzling. BB must be hoarding this stuff so it doesn't get used by Seraph. Hello, this is Arnold. Do you read me? Why are you all wasting your time there? Huh? I didn't know the church could send transmissions like this. Oh, that? I trust him bring this equipment back from the command room. It was calculated risk. I couldn't afford to sit around doing nothing. You may be a master soul, but you're still young. You lack proper command experience, and you don't know anything about Seraphics. Excuse me. I have plenty of command experience. So it falls to me to step up, fill the void in our command structure, and give you orders. You and your personnel clearly can't handle this on your own. Okay, Arnold. Let's see you save humanity itself. I'm waiting, Arnold. I'm waiting. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Arnold was so scared that I felt I had to, encourage him. And I guess I ended up doing too good of a job. I'm so sorry. Shut it, Mabel. Sitting around all day and eating up all our food. Even more useless than before. Listen up, Soul. From now on, you do as I say. You're in the underarm now, right? You'll proceed to the back area immediately. According to my measurements, you should be able to reach the back from there. Once you do, turn Seraph back over and you should find yourself beneath the command room. In other words, at the planetarium you mentioned. I happen to have a map of Seraphics here, you see. You should be impressed. This map doesn't cover the entire facility, but by correctly measuring each area and combining those measurements, I discovered an empty space right in the middle. How do you like them apples? This from the man that killed off his entire staff. Yeah, I don't trust him at all. You do this by yourself? Roman, reshift me back. Oopsie me mash. Too soon, Infinity. Too soon. That is far from new information. That guy really is just another cog in the machine, isn't he? At any rate, I want you out of the underwater arm ASAP. Got it? Report back here once you've taken care of the Sentinel. According to my calculations, SE.RA.PH will reach the bottom of the trench in 15 real-world minutes, or about 25 hours for us. This will allow you some time to rest. Also be aware that I will be accompanying you to the planetarium. I'll expect your full report, which should be all good news soon. Do not fail me. For the record, it was me who did the measurements and figured out the remaining time, you know. Well, this sucks. That nitwit playing at being in charge is just going to make our lives harder. He may be a kind of pompous asshole, but he's right. What do you mean, kind of? He treated Soul like he was just one of his flunkies. 85% of your phone is good enough. That it is, Red Velvet. That it is. HP 100, MP 5000. Your HP is low now. Infinity, just do MP to HP conversion. Turn your MP into HP. Simple as that. No point worrying about that now. He does not outrank me. No, no, no. I won't let him do that. Just you wait. I'm gonna squeeze some sense into him later. Don't Lip. In your case, you'd be squeezing a lot more out of him than you would into him. You may have grown up a little bit, but you're still kind of an airhead when it comes to your own strength. No, I'm not. You're the airhead for even saying that. Okay, fine. I'm an airhead then. Tell you what, we'll bring him to the most dangerous place in SE.RA.PH and leave him there overnight. If he's still alive in the morning, he should have some appreciation for just what an insignificant speck he is. Any human can be useful once they've learned a little humility. Remember that, Lip. What is it, Soul? What's with that stupid look? You don't have 100 alteration? You don't need level 100 alteration, Infinity. You need restoration levels. That's what you need, Infinity. You need levels in restoration. Time for FGO. Infinity, thanks for the smiley face. It's a cute doodle. It deserves one. I haven't looked at your doodle yet. I'm sorry. I'll look at it. I promise. That was just really heartwarming. Is that how it looked to you? Learning communication tools must have been in great working order. Not too long ago, Lip and only saw each other as rivals. All we be-born alter egos could think about was ourselves. Huh, that sure is true. I remember Mel always used to pick on me, and I used to wish someone would come along and beat her up. And now look at us, sweet monsters with no understanding of anything but ourselves and our own love. But then, one day we met a human who accepted us as we were. Neither Mel or I would have claimed this far without them. Before, I used to wish I could become a human myself. Now I understand that's impossible. But that's okay, because we can, and want to, still be on their side. Even if we can never be the same kind of life form, there's no reason we can't support each other. Sometimes I envy you, Lip. I wish I could think about things that simplistically. Hey, that's just another way of calling me an airhead. You know my processing speech is as good as yours.
By the way, are you hiding something, Milt?
You don't have the spell books for those heals? I'm sure you can find them somewhere, Infinity. Guess what you have? A working Fate Grand Order. Of course. Didn't I say as much before? I'm only using you so that I can come out on top in the end. So naturally, I'm gonna hide things, get more than I give, and refuse to tolerate humans. Do you still think you can trust me? Or rather, us, knowing all that? No. You got a BB. Did you get a BB, Red Velvet? Is that so? Of course I can trust you, Melt. You've given me no reason not to. Anyway, we finally made it this far. Only 88 servants left to go. At first this battle seemed hopeless, and I almost gave up more times than I can count. Well, what else could I have done? Just forget how much I used to complain, okay? I swear you're all bark and no bite. I told you that my processor power, thoughts, and performance were reset after I rebooted. Still, I think that side of you may have just been what I needed. We alter egos are artificial beings made from an artificial being. There's no substance to us at all. The only way we can hold up our sense of purpose is to cling to the emotions that were used to create us. We're like dolls that have to chop themselves up for firewood to keep warm. We were doomed to disintegrate the moment we created. But you programmed me with a new sense of purpose. If you knew it did so by accident or as part of a calculating scheme, I wouldn't have done it without you. That's all the reason I need to join you. I'm Melt, the alter ego of pleasure, a ballerina who dances for an audience of one. Me. Now that you've gone ahead and weakened this monster master, I may as well fulfill my part. Of course, there's no way I'll be able to beat the rest of the servants, so I'm counting on you to step up. Am I sure I'm okay with you as my master, you ask? You really should have more confidence in yourself. There are only two types of humans I can stand. One is the type that never gives up no matter what, but just does whatever they can without being all gung-ho about it. Basically, someone who tries to do their best they can all on their own. The others are the type that scribbles about, trying to turn every hopeless situation around until everyone in their vicinity is caught up with it. I prefer the first type, though. They're much more elegant, after all. That said, sometimes you just have to enjoy a good, loud capriccio, right? Besides, this is a cross-species collaboration. I don't mind doing things your way for a change. Aw, Melt. How sweet she is. You can't fight the boss yet? I don't know then. I give up. I'm throwing in the towel. I give up. Oh, there's a lot of quests here, man. Like a metric ton. Alright, so Underarm Ray is the next one it calls for here. Oop. Hang on, I got mission rewards first. 50 of those, that's nice. For completing Act 2 of 4. 10 quests on the torso gets us another one of these CEs. 1 summer. You found your VHS tape set of Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Oh, the Ghostbusters that isn't bad. And complete 10 quests on the right side of the body, excluding the center. Cool. That's a good find. Now the question, though, is do you have a VHS player? That is the next question. So Underarm Ray wants utilizing the Gill C, huh? Looks like it is Lancers, a Lancer boss with Rider normal enemies. So Sebas then. Pardon the yawn. A Seba with a Gill. Do I have a good Seba with a Gill? I have Shusaiku's Okita. That's a good Seba with a Gill. And then clear that. And then throw that there, or no, let's throw it on you. And then Premonition of Beginnings. You haven't found your VHS player? Is that what Noah's about? You had one, but your Ronald McDonald Adventures and Playland tape got stuck in it? Oh, I had that. I might have those movies. I remember those old Ronald McDonald Adventures VHS tapes. Those were so fun. I remember them. Infinity? You were wrong. I got a debuff. Okay, there. I know you're an eater type enemy. That doesn't mean you get to eat Waver. Jeez. Haunted House one is your favorite? Oh, it's been so long since I last watched one of those. I'm trying to remember. Now I'm trying to remember. Gosh. It's been ages. I remember that one of them... I remember having quite a few of them, but one of them ended up going missing one day, and I could never find it. Can't remember which one that one was, though. Gosh, I can't remember. It's been so long. I guess the... Like I said, it's been a while since I've watched them, but something that still I remember to this day, it's in one of them that, like, they all get turned into kids or something, but it's like, slipping and sliding all the way down. It's way too close to the ground. What a stupid something for... Or what a something for a something ride. This is way too short to be an amusement ride. I can't remember beyond that, though. It was like some sort of amusement park. They were all turned into, like, kids or something. Gosh. Oh, man, it's been ages. And now I'm trying to remember it. And I want to remember it now. I want to remember more of it. So that's probably it. Oh, no, 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 no. Dang it. Why'd she have to die? I'm not a cheater either. I wasn't gonna quit out of it. Because I know Infinity's watching and he would call me out on it. If I had cheese right there. Wouldn't you have Infinity? You are indeed watching. Yep. Had I quit out of it, you would have lambasted me, man. I know. I am smarticle. Puppy Sunday is cute. That one is called Birthday World. I need to see if those things are on YouTube, to be honest. Obviously, probably not going to have that same kind of feeling that it evoked back when I was a little kid watching it, but... Check my Discord. I do see indeed that I have some messages. Messages. They are on YouTube? Awesome. I'll have to check them out. You're looking at them right now? Nice. Alright. And do that. So, boop, boop, boop. You got something for me? I will be sure. You know what? I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I do have Discord on my laptop. Let's just log into it while the MP animations are going. It's actually quite good quality. Surprising. Alright, mute that. I'm surprised that Li Xuan survived that. How long is that evade gonna last for? The whole turn. Not gonna bother with it then.
Do. Alright, that's Misaki saying goodbye to everybody. Ooh. That is quite the good delivery there, Infinity. Quite the good delivery indeed. I like it a lot. Oh, there we go. That is indeed what I was thinking of. That's what that one kid looked like. Ah. Oh, the memories. The memories. Man, I'm gonna have to look for them. I am indeed gonna have to look for those. See about watching them. Just so, you know, relive the childhood memories. Does that YouTube link, like, not just link to one episode, but to, like, all of them or something? I'm not surprised at the price tag of $49.99. Not at all. She's worth it. What I am surprised about is the fact that Melt was the last one to survive. Let's go stun on that one, and full out attack on this one. There's the crit that I was hoping for. Okay. The channel has them all, you think? Cool. Okay. So it's just Melt here. Just Meltka. Just Melt. Just Melt. Just Melt. Oh, lucky crits are lucky. Lucky crits are lucky. But yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely look into that. You peaked an old childhood bit. You posted more on the server? I'll have to check out the server later then, because I already logged out of Discord on my laptop. Okay. So Magic Gem of Berserker. So after that, the mission objective to defeat 30 Type 3 enemies should be done. It says... Maybe it meant 30 Type 2 enemies. The next mission objective is to defeat 15... We should be at to defeat 15 out of 20 lawful servants. So... Type 3 enemies. Yeah, we already did that one. So, lawful servants. Lawful... Yeah, we're at 15 out of 20 of that. Masters of a lot of the Gacha CEs can follow the alternate path and farm Karna instead. Check out 41B instead of 41A and buy the other hand key instead. Okay. Mr. Wounded Mash holding hand. That's dark, man. That's too dark. Mash isn't dark. Mash is good girl. Okay. So instead, it says do 41. Masters have a lot of Gacha CEs can follow the alternate path and farm Karna instead. So there it is. Oh, that's 7 times though. So farm something 5 times or farm something 7 times. Looks like she's holding hands with you after finishing a battle. Okay, that is a good CE. That is good art. That does look good. Okay, so... The guide says... Jail hand 5 times, or dark hand 7 times. That would also accomplish defeat the 10 servants with strength A or higher as well, it looks like. If you would scroll for me, please. And 10 oriental servants. Perhaps? Let's see what the shop is. How much do each of these cost? Next are your spinal coasters. So jail and dark hand. I have how many tickets? I only have 900. I'm only going for another half an hour, Infinity. Only for another half an hour. And then I'm done. Let's do dark hand. At this point, yes, I am going to be just farming, pretty much. We are at the point for just farming now. Yep, we're going to spend the next half an hour farming and probably will not reach anything beyond this, considering we have to do this node 7 times. Yeah, considering we have to do this node 7 times, feel free to head on out, man. Feel free. Oh, somebody's already got BB in the lists here. I want... Let's go with this. You're gonna sleep at the shop since you're downloading some anime? Sounds like a plan, man. Sounds like a plan. So, Sugihara, student high. Sure, what one are you doing? So it says 50% for the type 3 shapeshifters. To save AP. Fill the remaining with the Sakura one. Sakuran is quick and NP strength by 8. As well as a total of 20. Take out lunchtime, we can put another 1 in. And putting it there, I meant putting it there. And Suzuka's bond level 5. So we could swap Suzuka out for a little lower tier, perhaps. Don't really have a lower tier that's decent, though. I could have Rosh Bomb, though. But that would require giving the K-Scope. Welcome back, Red Velvet. Welcome back. I'm just deciding what I want to do here. I'm gonna have to read it more later, but magic has become systemized technology and is taught as a technical skill. That sounds interesting. I'll look into that a little bit more in depth later. But I'm currently trying, Red Velvet, to figure out how I want to do this. I could... No, because that's a 12 cost, so it needs to be at least a 2-star servant here. I don't have any 2 stars that are anywhere near decently leveled, so it's gonna be a Rosh. And we'll throw one more Sakura CE on. This should work. Alright, Infinity, thanks for stopping by. I will probably do a FGO stream on Wednesday, though, as a sneak peek for what to expect for the next month. Just so you know, just wink wink, nudge nudge, hint hint. No need to apologize, man. If you're tired, then go to sleep. Seriously, man, I'm not forcing anybody to stick around for the whole stream. I'm not sure on that. I kind of want to get through this whole shtick. So I may just be sticking with FGO purely until I'm done with the CCC event. At the very least, the main part of the CCC event. That is. So as it currently stands, it will be just an FGO stream Wednesday. Beyond that, I have not decided yet, though. Wednesday at 3? No, not at 3. I don't do 3 o'clock Wednesdays. Yeah, I don't do 3 o'clock on Wednesdays. It'll probably be around 7 again on Wednesday. Oh, no, wait, no, I do... What am I saying? I do usually do 3 o'clock on Wednesday. Gosh, it's getting late for me as well. Sorry, a little bit of tiredness is seeping into my brain. But, no, I'm probably going to put it at 5. Since it will only be a single, thing stream. I'll probably estimate it at around 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Maybe 6. Actually, no, 6 sounds better because then I can have a decent timed dinner. So yeah, 6 o'clock. Probably go for maybe 4 hours or so. Maybe 6 to 10. Yeah, 6 to 10 sounds like a good time frame. It'll be a 6 to 10 stream on Wednesday. Yes. That sounds like a good plan. I'm glad I thought of it. Boom. Indeed you do, indeed you do. Just make sure you get a good night's sleep, though, Infinity. Or a good day's sleep, since you sleep in the daytime. Alright, see you then, Infinity. Jeez, I got the hiccups. Boom. Yes, sleep, Infinity Zero. Sleep. I do not like how low MHXA is getting. The heal is good timed, though. You're gonna leave the stream open? I mean, that's your prerogative, man. But thanks for coming by, Infinity. Thank you for coming by. Infection. That doesn't sound good. Boop, boop, boop. I don't like how low MHXA is getting. Stun that one. I might blow my load a little early on this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be blowing Melt. I should have done Melt skill. I knew I should have done it, but I didn't do it. What's wrong with me? Chimera. Did I bring an alter ego to a Lancer fight? I brought an alter ego to a Lancer fight. I do not know where my brain was at. And that is the only kind of defense I can reasonably form. And even then, it's not much of one. So... yeah. Get the attack boost. Okay. At least wipe out one of the enemies.
Okay. Not bad. Kind of okay. By MHXA. Knew that was gonna happen. Double Melt Waiver. This is gonna be interesting. Do-do-do. Get the Zerker out. Make me feel a bit safer. Lots of bad decisions on my part here by bringing him out. So many bad decisions. Well, I guess I'll just live with my decisions. Okay. Need Nero Bride? Yeah, Nero Bride is probably gonna... I don't know if I've got anybody on my friends list with Nero Bride with the good stuff, though. That's the issue. If I got somebody on it, though, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go with Nero Bride this coming time. Because I flopped hard otherwise. Get that stun off on him. And, I mean, charge drain literally do nothing, but... Or the charge down instead of the stun, that works just as well. Defense down is good too. Okay, more damage than I thought it would. A little bit more damage than I thought it would do. It works. Your Saberlot does well against Karna for you. You did say you had Saberlot in your Saber slot, didn't you? What card does he currently have equipped? Okay. Get that evade on. Because I kind of need a decent Saba with the Sakura CE. Everybody just wants the extra Sakura coin drop bonus from Bride. That makes sense. Silver or white hair, lawful servants, Sakura worms, shapeshifters, Sakura types, 60 type 3 enemies. So the whole purpose of this is we need to do this 7 times, it says. Yeah, because I felt that he performed better than Arturia to me. You can change if needed the CE. Hold on to it for now. I'm gonna see if I got anybody else on the friends list that has something similar. Oh, there's a Nero Bride with what I need. Okay, that works. I got a Nero Bride with what I need. So you don't need to. Thank you for the offer, though, Red Velvet, but I got one. Yay. Although, do you have that max limit broken, actually? That's a good question. Do you have the CE max limit broken? Because if so, that would work much better than this Nero Bride. That, and I don't really know how Saberlot plays. I'm sad to admit. Screw you, BB. Stop giving me the freaking breakdowns. But, I know Saberlot is an arts crit-based servant, but beyond that, I'm not entirely sure how he operates. Don't max limit break it if it will, break you. The Sakura CE is what I kind of need right now. I need to do this node in particular 7 times according to the guide. This is try 2 of 7. But if it's gonna break you, then don't worry about max limit breaking the CE. And you could put it on him in general, that way it would have an easier time of, you know, finding a servant with the CE I need. That'd be nice. Just putting a basic Sakura CE on in general. His NP gives arts up and defense down on a single target. That's interesting. Arts up, defense down. He has very good crit star generation, does he not? Also, I can't believe how suicidal I'm being by not having this up right now. He has good NP gain for a Seba. Okay. I'm liking what I'm hearing. Does he have a Does he have a skill that gives him crit stars or something along those lines? Like some form of instinct? He does. Okay. Okay. That was a bad order for my current attack setup, but a little too late. Oh well. First skill gives a flat. And crit star gather, too. Ooh, that is actually very good. There's still generate stars each turn. Generate stars each turn. That's really good. That really wasn't, though. Ow. Everybody survived, though. But they did get a nullify buff. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that they nullified a freaking buff. Ouch. No, come on! Okay, I'm doing this only because the game itself screwed me by not registering my presses. Only because the game itself screwed me by incorrectly registering the presses of my fingers. It's the only reason I'm doing this. Only reason. I don't cheese the game. I don't. I swear. It's a little small. Also didn't help that, you know, OBS was what was being displayed. Your rails went to your gills and MP2 Q-Alter, and that's a good use of them, man. Man, bleh. You know what I mean. But that's a good use for it. All things considered, it really is. Grails for Gil, excellent place to put them. Grails for Q Alter, awesome place to put them.
feel no shame for where you placed your grails. They are your prizes for victory. Use them as you see fit. That was a poor choice there. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Neo Bride's NP on overcharge inflicts burn and decreases defense. So do. You grail for love? Is there any better reason to grail? Especially since I think I remember reading somewhere. Oh, that was a big hit on Karna. But I'm pretty sure I remember reading somewhere that in FGO, when you grail a servant, you are technically incarnating them, thus giving them an actual body. So, by doing that for Gil, you gave Gil and Q-Alter an actual body. They're alive. They're alive. They're alive. Oh no. What you oh knowing about? Aren't you happy that you gave them new life? That's bad. No. Pshaw. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be completely and totally fine. You didn't unleash anything on the world or anything, after all. Q-Alter likes to murder everything, and Gil is... Hey, no, Q-Alter doesn't like to murder everything. Q-Alter is just an adrenaline junkie. Let's be honest. All Qs are adrenaline junkies. Hey, we got some chains. Yeah, skill wouldn't be as bad. How? 290 friend points. That's because I restarted. Okay, this will probably be the last actual run we can get off. Hey, there's the Saber lot. Sweetness. Alright. So let me just check him stuff out. He has emotional apathy. Well, you know, he doesn't fight weaklings, you know? So if somebody's weak, he clearly won't fight them, and, you know, it'll work out well in the end. Somewhat. You know, he might need a little convincing here and there that this person is too weak to be murdered. Sort of like Gil. Heck, the fact that you, okay, only 3 turns. That could have been worse. That could have been so much worse. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The fact that, you grailed both Q-Alter and Gil, because Gil also will only truly fight strong enemies. So by having the two of them balance each other out, you know, everything will be A-okay. And yeah, that's been my luck with these BB slots, by the way, Nyx. That has been my luck with these BB slots. I have been consistently getting debuffs with them. Like, I can't... The last time I got a positive benefit from the BB slots was literally the one that the story gives you for the fight against, Lip. That was the last good one I had. I've had no good ones since. My luck sucks. As apparent also by the fact that MHXA is almost dead. Enkidu, Lip, or Betty for the next Grails? Well, Enkidu would be a good balancing act for Gil. He would definitely hold him back. He wouldn't do much for, Ku, however. Lip, you know, Gil did show appreciation for Lip in that, CCC route, you know, so, you know, maybe there's something there. But beyond that, I don't think, unfortunately, while I do agree with Betty being a good boy, I don't think either the Gils or Ku would appreciate them. Bye, MHXA! Totally didn't see that one coming after you got multi-crit. Guess my melt's gotta come out now and play. So what does Lance's first skill do again? Gain C stars, gain C stars, and increase C star gather rate. Okay. Some formulas are completing themselves in my head as to how to use Lance here. Your servant squad is a dangerous one? Oh, for sure. You are rolling with some A-class danger hero servant things that I don't know what I'm saying right now. Blech. Brain is kind of a little fried right now, I guess. Oh, no. It's late. I'm cheesing it. I don't care. This is literally the last fight I'm doing tonight, so, you know. I don't care if I'm cheesing. I just want to get it done properly and see how Lance does. And that involves not dying to a Sakura worm. Thank you very much. They have the most annoying of attacks. If I have to waver, I will frickin' waver. I don't have to waver, though. Or at least I shouldn't have to waver. I'm sure they won't murder you. They respect you too much for that. I'm sure. After all, that's the thing with the servants that Chaldea summons, though. A servant wouldn't be summoned unless they intend to help out humanity. So, all the servants we summon, no matter what, had some... What? Okay, I did not see that coming. That could have turned out very poorly for us. But to some level, all the servants we summon do intend to help out humanity, at least a little bit. That was a risk not using Melt Virus. Okay, that was lucky. Whoo!
Coulter said he wouldn't stab you if you didn't betray him. The gills, though. Oh, you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay. 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 Crime Ballet. Sadistic Streak. Command. Eyes. Knight of Owner. Knight of Lake. Eternal Arms Mastery. Alright, that looks like a good amount of crit stars to start with here. And his NP increases damage taken for a single enemy at overcharge. Alright. So I think this is the order I want to go with. Because it takes out at least 2 enemies. I hope. Ardonite Overload. Ho ho ho, travelers. That was a big hit. Good gracious. Holy cow. That was a nice sized hit. 170 some odd thousand. Hot damn. I mean, it sucks he died the very next turn, but you know, he murdered Karna. Quite literally. No figure of speech there. Thank you for that, Nyx. Thank you kindly. We did also get a BB shot, too. Caster G has been unlocked, but that's it. Alright. We're going to collect this reward, and then we are going to call this stream, because we've been going for 4 hours. My eyes are starting to dry out, and it's getting kind of late, so I am a little bit tired here. So, Wednesday we will continue with CCC, because I do want to CCC this through to the end. Your servants are good, Red Velvet. They are. I promise. We're going to call this one here. I do hope that you all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure talking with you all. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me. If you did enjoy, be sure to check out the VOD on this channel or on YouTube when I eventually get around to posting it. But for now, I'm tired, so I hope you all enjoyed one more time. I certainly enjoyed chatting with you all. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Don't bully yourself. No self-doubts. You can do it. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.